This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to the Little Apple and Bill Snyder Family Stadium, the home of the Kansas State Wildcats. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Kansas State's offense making their way on the field today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Oh, my gosh. The defense is attacking that football. That ball's on the ground. They almost come up with a turnover on the first play of the game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The Wildcats will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So TCU's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another...
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He'll be sacked back at the 1, narrowly avoiding a safety.
On 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really slim, and the defense knows it, so they often like to bring pressure, which they did.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. He hands it off from the gun. Running through the tackle. And And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Running out of time in the pocket. And this is going to be a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
Spins away from defenders. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot it up at the 47-yard line. Great job by the returner. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Pulls it in. It's Tees.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The tight end has got it. In the clear at the 25. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. The Horned Frogs will line up now. It's first and goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball rolls out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but it's short of a first down.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Great connection there for 6 points. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, well,
it's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll try the right here. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
there's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Wildcats bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And he keeps it. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
Okay, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Great cut there. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Tees. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tees. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st and 10 play coming up. Wants to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Tease. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone now.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks free. They stop him right at the 24.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defense will make the stop at what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. They've completed the first quarter, and their run game has dominated. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket, trying to create here on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Punt over the middle. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully it's...
He's in the clear. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking to throw it on first down. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. It's a keeper. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking for some space. It's ball. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Grab down the middle. It's James. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Horned Frogs will have to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Here he goes. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. Try to convert with a sneak.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches. Simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Wildcats will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They get the second half started with the running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through.
The pass is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quarterback still with the football. And the defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the TCU offense takes the field. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. And the Horned Frogs have first and 10 here.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. Now here comes the bunch formation. Caught over the middle. It's James. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. And Inside give now from the shotgun. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. They continue to roll up the score.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
EAT is good. They're pulling ahead 28-6. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Jukes to get past a man. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Fights through the tackler. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Ball. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. The Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the Horned Frogs are on the move here.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set, second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll throw it now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Baker. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down here.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tease. They stop him, but it's a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to get...
Ah, here he goes. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. And now they'll try the running play off left tackle. They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be first and goal from the 6. The Horned Frogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Across midfield. Inside the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Man, it's a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Nice grab. It's Baker. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. With the catch, it's Tees. Heads out of bounds and a short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Can he get there on the ground? He's in the clear. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. And the Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will look to convert here on 4th down. He's got it near the end zone. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. And bouncing it outside, it's Ball. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And their route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. Look out, he's loose. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He lets it go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a 1st down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pulls it in. It's Tease. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Tease. Now here he goes. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive
touchdown, Texas Christian. They are pouring it on now.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, what a grab! That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He'll hand it off.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. And the Wildcats come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that previous play. Grinding away with a running game. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.